Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Old World. We're playing as Carthage here, Queen Dido the Noble. We're 56. We still probably have some life ahead of us, but we're gonna die. And then some young whippersnapper's gonna follow in our tracks. I think it's this boy here. He's 33. Much of a young whippersnapper. Yes. We had two sons at some point, but this one just got himself into the brawl and medicked. Assassinated. That's what it says here. No, it's a button where I could assassinate. Ooh, interesting. I haven't seen this button yet. So I assume if I click on somebody actually alive? No, I need a spy master to do this. But if I had a spy master... Oh, and I choose my heir? I haven't interacted with this screen at all yet. I've just looked at it. They could make Duchess Ilmice here. Emil's... Emilce. I don't know. I just don't. Anyway, the Duchess is somebody we could. Let me just try to. That's too much. There we go. Screen's a bit fixed. So I just don't constantly leave the screen over here. Anyway, distracted. The Duchess. Or somebody else. We could make our chosen heir, apparently. It looks like the gender doesn't matter. I do like the portraits. Compare this to what Rome has to offer. I mean, these look like they're not generated. I should have... I'm going to try to keep an eye on how these age. Because I wonder if this is just... It looks like it's just differently drawn portraits. I just had somebody draw a whole bunch of portraits, but I don't know. We'll see. So, back to the actual gameplay. I could make you my heir for 4 legitimacy and 200. Only the heir would get minus 4 legitimacy, which is really not a high number, it feels. The whole breakpoints being 10, 20, 30 and all that. So we cost an order and 200 civics, and you would be my heir. Now, I don't know why I would. The whole line of succession being in here. See, the thing that's bad about this... Can I somehow have your stats up? I mean, I guess... Are these all the stats you have? I'm used to Crusader King style stats, right? Where we have tons and tons of stats. But in fact, yeah, we have 4 types of stats showing here. Our husband is pretty bad at charisma, and he's fine at whatever this is, discipline. So these don't have any stats yet. And they're not any genetic traits or anything as we would have in Crusader King. So why would I make any one of these my heir over the other? They're all the same family because duh. Yeah, I don't know. Now at this level, when they're grown up, we could choose. But yeah, okay. And there's a change laws button here, which I also haven't looked at all. So we can change the inheritance laws. So oldest inherits, primogenitor, youngest inherits, which would be the same guy. So it would be youngest child, not grandchild. I guess for now they would all be the same, eh? Lateral, siblings before children, okay. Dynastic, oldest direct line from founder. So right now that's the same as primogenitor, but at some point we could be in a non-direct line from the founder. Interesting. Not sure how that happens. Huh. And then oldest member of the dynasty inherits. Which, once again, would be the same here. Now, with the fact that I can just choose somebody, I don't know how much this matters, but it's not very expensive to do. It seems like an easy change to make, if necessary. Okay. Feels like there could be a lot more to it than we're just seeing right now, or that maybe is in the game. And that's... I know I haven't started playing yet, I'm sorry. But that's one of the things that gets me about this game, as in negatively gets me. They say it's feature complete. So to me that means all the things that are in here, those are the things we're gonna get. They're gonna change... balance, and I very much hope technical things might make changes to the UI and all that, but the features, they should be done, and the content should be done, right? At least that's what it sounds like to me. So there, as far as it looks like, it's not going to be any more to the dynastic game than what we're seeing right now. And similarly, for all the other things. And that's just, it's not enough. It's just not enough. Forgot that we have a city under attack here. But first we're gonna return a favor. They return a favor we gave them. I don't know what we gave them for the favor. But we could take metal, which we have tons of. Stone, which we have slightly fewer tons of. Because I'm just gonna take the stone. We don't really need the orders. Do you want to go full on? No, I think I want you to stand in urban. I think urban gives you some defense, right? If I middle click here and then hover over urban. Infantry defending from urban gets plus 25%. You're infantry, so you would be better off. I was considering getting close to these guys so we do more damage. But I think this is going to be better. But there's an undo feature. We can just try this out. I haven't looked at this at all yet. So let's spend a little more time on combat. See how that works. I've just attacked stuff so far. So here we have our slinger with 4.4 attack. 15% bonus. I assume that's where the 0.4 comes from. It feels like a 10% bonus though. Anyway. No, you just have 4.4 attack already because of our queen. It's base 4 plus 10% from our queen, and then you get another 15%. Can I middle mouse this? No. It's a bit of a shame. I would like to go and hover over this, but that's not a thing. 15% something you're getting there. Like a... Oh, it's probably crit. It's probably 15% crit. Okay. And we're fighting a 3 strength nomad. Yes, it actually does say it in text on top of the images, which looks a bit basic to me right now. Feels like that's gonna be fixed. Anyway, I don't know how the enemy strength figures into this, because it looks like to me as if we're doing 4.4 damage down there projected in the HP bar, and then we have the chance to crit. No modifiers from terrain or anything. Now if I were to get one step closer, and I have that undo button, so we can check that out, it doesn't project any change. Let's undo that move. And just sling it here. Yeah, we did 4.4 damage. It's all very straightforward. And then you... Oh, you have a distance minus 10% in there. Okay, so my slingers are good at shooting at distance. My archers are not. Is that because of something our ruler has? Plus 1 movement as a leader. I have tons of things. But I don't see any range bonus or anything. Are slingers better at range than archers? Weird. Very weird. Oh well. I'm still going to shoot from here because I don't want my archer to die. And they can use the defense from the city. I'm pretty sure cities provide a bunch of defense. But let's have a look at that as well. If I can hover over the city somehow. Can I? City. 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 But I want to hover over the city tile. Yeah, this doesn't help. We'll see it when we attack into a city. Let's shoot these guys. And if I shoot from here, I'm going to not kill them. If I step close to them, I would kill them, but then I might also die. But you have strength 4, because you're an elite skirmisher. This is just a skirmisher. And you have 4 HP. So if I were to go here and shoot these guys, they would die, I assume. Actually, see a little preview there. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we see how much damage we would do from this position. You might not see it. I don't know if it comes through on the screen, but I can see it. It actually changes the HP bar. It shows that we would not kill. So I'm just going to do a normal shoot here. And for what it's worth, it does not seem to me as if units got any... as if combat strength changed based on damage taken. So that almost 0%, I guess 10% nomad over here is still going to do full damage to my slinger if it attacks it. Which... I guess it's a function of the way the combat system works. Because they don't want people to... Because you don't get to counterattack. So one guy can do all the attacks and not take any damage, and then the other guy can do their stuff. So whoever shot first will have a huge advantage. It's still weird though. Could build another caravan, but last time I could only take my trade road to Greece for reasons. Are they the ones who like me most or something? No. We do border the Romans. I guess we don't see a Roman city. Really? And we see Rome, but no way there. Maybe the same is... Whoop. I did not want to go to tech. Maybe the same is not true for... Greece? Yeah, we have a direct route to Greece, that's why. So we have to scout the way to Rome before we can make another trade route. Okay. No, it's possible that we could send another caravan to the same city. But I don't think that's what we want to do here. So, what else could we do? Festival would be good. Go get that culture generation and get the discontent down. So all stuff is cheaper. This specialist would be quite alright. That's 8. But we have tons of iron at the moment. Don't super care about the horse specialist here. I mean, spreading towards the Romans is kind of interesting. Because then they can't take the land. But is that my city? No, right? Green? Oh, it is my... I think it is my city. Panormous. Or how very panormous. It's hard to see in here. Because of the different families. I guess the white border says it's mine, but the different families make them look very different. So festival or a military unit. Can't build an archer because we don't have wood. We're going to have to spend tons of money for it. I'm going to run the festival. And then maybe run a thing soon. I do like these here. There's a lot of the UI that feels really good. I do love that people have put some thought into that. But right now my feeling slightly that the game itself is still missing. And this might be my own mistake. But the fact that it's early access would normally make me feel, okay, this is gonna get better. But it just might not. Because they said it's feature complete. If they hadn't said that, I would be... I mean, they might still change things, right? So we can make one of our people governor here now because we've built the... Not the barracks. What did we build? Built a thing. This one here? No, it's the hamlet. It's the hanging gardens. This one here, the garrison, right? Yeah. So now we can choose a governor from among the people of the same family that we have. So we can only have a governor from the same family, I believe. These are all Majenites. Could do it ourselves. We would be very good at it. But we're also leading the sling and we would no longer be doing that. So I don't want to do that. Could make our son do it. Generate a bunch of extra signs, actually. 30% extra, that's pretty good. And he'd gain some XP. And we'd get some extra civics. Or we could run this guy. Now there's a negative in there, but it's a positive negative. Because he's righteous, 2 unrest per year would go away. That's pretty good. Make money and signs still. Attempt to run you. Who are you, though? Can I? Middle mouse? No. I would like middle mouse to stay for these sorts of things as well. Can I somehow find out who you are? Mattenball the Righteous. Now, if I just go to characters, no, it's empires. This is characters. There you are. But you're a different person. No, it's Mattenball, not Molten Ball. I'm sorry. No, is it Maharball? It's somebody else. It's not an heir nor a courtier. Who are you? How do I find out? The righteous, yeah, but that doesn't help me at all. Replay actions over last year, help screen, map overview, Carthage. What's this? That's just my cities. Signs, game log. I mean, that's cool. I don't know how much I can undo. I don't think I can keep undoing through turns. That would be funny. Active religions. We still have to have... Did I build a rancher? Maybe we're not done yet. That's that. This is my inheritance. But that still doesn't help me find that person. I need more lumber mills. Yeah, none of this is useful. I don't know who you are, if you matter at all. So we're just going to look at the stats. So I'm assuming that the experience is not going to help too much. Well, it's going to make you better as a governor, maybe. Okay, let's have a look at Carthage here. Unrest is a thing that's happening, as in every one of our cities. And this way it would automatically go to 0, and we could even take another +1 to unrest without any pain. I'm going to grab this guy. It's less signs and doesn't give me the gavels. But yeah, let's run you. Choose. There you go. Okay, so I could have clicked him. Can I right click or left click him now or something and find out who you are? No. You're a person. I mean, we got some people from events, right? So you might be one of those. But I wish it would tell me. That would be nice. Did we fully defend our city already this turn? I feel like we did, right? Spent so much time talking about stuff that I don't actually remember. But you have moved and you have moved, yes. Took me a while to figure out, but this little sword icon over here, the red one, means they have already attacked this turn. And there's a little hammer icon that will tell you when a worker has already worked on something this turn. Now, I don't know that you can attack and work or something on the same turn, but maybe that's technically possible. And that's why they differentiate between it. Otherwise, a generic I have already moved thing would have been enough. More signs. Unlock Spearmen, Chariots, Micemen, or the Archive Project. Now, this is probably time to look at the tech tree. Because I don't know where I want to go. I do have monasticism, right? Wait. I have progress on mana for some reason. Over 1,000 pool allocations for Mohawk System Core String Builder. Thank you, warning. I don't know what I did. That doesn't sound good. So this is obvious. Why do I have some progress in it? And how do I know? Okay, locked ones are ones I cannot do. Green bordered ones are ones I don't have yet? No, that can't be true. I have stone cutting and I have drama. And I have forestry. So how do I distinguish between this one here, which I don't have, and this one? Is it just the exclamation mark? Yeah, that might just be it. It's an odd way to do it. So where do I want to go? What's my thinking here? Theology. If we're going to go for that, not that I know how to found a religion, but if we manage to do it, we probably want theology, which would require us to get metaphysics, which I wish was highlighted here. It's this one. Okay, let's get that one. I could have just clicked it here. There. New type of animal discovered. Science in hippo reduced, so they found a hippo. Claimed to discover a new species of frog. Small Carthage is said to thrive in captivity. Again, I do like that they tell you why you got this event. Gain money, gain signs, or gain a few orders and XP. I'll take the signs. It's not tons. It's a bit more than a turn worth of signs. So maybe I should have just taken the XP. Didn't I just select this? Metaphysics. Pretty sure I did. Let's do defense of our city first. Now you do... You're the one who does more damage, right? You do 4.5 and you do 4.4. So I'm going to use the one who does slightly less damage for the kill. Also gives the XP to the unit that has our general on it. That's probably good. And then you guys keep on healing up. Carthage can produce... Oh, we can build walls now. I don't see that's as a necessity in Carthage, but can you build ranches? That's a rancher. Let's... Why is it a question mark? Is it because we need it for the... No. Why is it a question mark? What's the difference? Oh, there's already a rancher there. It just doesn't have an icon. That's why it's a question mark. I see. I see. These are all very similar. You could go here and make some culture. The apprentice poet. Which can apparently upgrade to a master poet somehow. Not that I know how. The miner would be okay. Decree just makes civics, festival. This is Carthage. We just took the guy that's going to reduce the unrest, so we don't need festivals anymore. I guess we build another forum then. And over here... Now we are bordering the enemy here, so we could build some walls. It's not out of the question. They don't do much for us except for... They do nothing for us except for defending the city. But they do defend the city, which is nice. Oh, we run the festival first. Sure. It does also provide culture. Not that I've a good feeling yet for how good culture is. I know it unlocks other things, especially wonders. And I think there was a... Wasn't there a thing here where I could see it? Starting text. No, that's not this one here, right? So we have the hanging gardens. By the way, I said in one video not too long ago, I was very confused about the fact that there was a pop-up about the hanging gardens having been built by Carthage when I was building them. I am Carthage. Thank you, Pisa, for pointing that out. So wonders can only be built by one. So at weak culture, whatever that level is, we can build the Great Ziggurat, the Oracle, and the ones that are already there. No, the Great Ziggurat would require Holy City, so we don't have that yet. And the Oracle requires a hill. And that's it. 4 culture, 10 money per religion. Not that we have any. 1 tech card hand size, so we have more techs to choose from every turn. That's kind of nice. All the holy cities are visible. These are okay wonders. Not insanely good. I think we've already seen the lighthouse requires... what? Coast. Coast cities plus 50%. Now, I don't know whether coast city needs to actually be right at the coast. It probably does. So I don't know that we have that. And you would just contest a whole bunch of stone and make a bunch of culture. Whole bunch of culture and then necropolis. And then go over to strong and get new wonders. What kind of levels are we talking about? I think we're level 2. So what is it? Developing over in Carthage? Carthage. Does it say on here? A lot of stuff on here. It's connected to the capital because it is the capital. It's developing culture, yeah. Needs to be 200 to be even better. Okay. Can we see what else culture does? When you see this culture fills up, positive event over culture, what improvements and wonders can be built? Improve culture by building shrines and theaters. Doesn't really say anything about what the improvements are, but I guess it means more than just wonders. This is mostly scouted. I think I'm feeling the southern direction here. We have a land connection to these guys now, so might be able to send scouts there, traders there. And it might be a bit safer than the way we're sending our trader right now. Okay, Birish here, my second in line, my granddaughter. Once again, question is where does she go? And they don't seem to have any inherent traits that make them better at one thing or another, so you can just choose what you're looking for. Now, my son that was supposed to be general, we ended up losing him. But this guy is actually, no, he's not generalissimo. He's not a general at all, that's what I'm trying to say. Why not? Study tactics, lady. Improper vassal. Overly familiar with you. The Megonites. Do they like me that much? Which one of these buttons is it? It's one of these buttons. No, they don't like me that much. Oh, the Hanuites are really angry. What did I do? Opinion, angry. But why? City's not connected. Oh! I'm just gonna build you some roads from the disloyalty. Oh, and city's being unhappy? Okay. Okay. And they want olives. They want specific luxuries. Interesting. But yeah, I should definitely connect those cities. Gently remind them of decorum, because we're gracious. We get XP and no offense. Opinion loss, opinion loss. Yeah. Let's do this one here, because we're gracious. And that's why I say it's better to get these named stat boosts than just generic stat boosts, because you could get ones that are like here, right? We could take one charisma, which gives us a bonus, but we could also grab one of these, which gives us a bonus and gives us a named thing that would allow us more options in events. Unfortunately, she's not going to be governor. She's fighting. So I'd rather take the +1 global. Is it even a +1? Okay, this is confusing to me. So she has 6 charisma. She could go up to 7. Does it mean she gets another 6 hammers? Civics? Or does she get a total +6 from having 7 charisma, which doesn't make much sense to me? You can see that here. No, 6 does 22 for her now. And then adding this would add another 6. Oh, so it's not linear then. That's cool. Right? Because 22 divided by 6 is not 6. Right now she's not even getting 4 civics per charisma she has, and this adds another 6. Okay, so going higher on the stats makes them better. I like it. Also defense on the slinger, which it's a pretty defensive slinger now, which might become useful. It's one we probably want to promote. We can't right now, but they're at... No, they're not. Why do you have a free promotion? Doesn't say any cost here. We must already have passed a level of experience. Okay. And we can upgrade you to an archer. We probably should also do that. So I'm going to pass some time before I move into these Scythians. Shouldn't make it too much, because I think my trader is going to walk right into that camp. I'm still afraid that they're going to die. This cost is what I was looking for. So heal you. Next unit, worker. So some people are really peeved about their cities not being connected. The Hanonites. So I guess we start connecting to Hanonite cities. So that means build a road. It's possible that building a road to the water here would be enough to connect them, because I've seen water connections count, but I don't know if indirect water connections count. So I'm just gonna build a road. I want one anyway. Let's get over here and start building a road, which is one of the more annoying things in the game, frankly, because you have to do it step by step by step by step. I could build a grove over here, which gives me wine. I mean, having a luxury seems good. I forgot what it does. I know I can trade it away for opinion. I could build the oracle here, which I'm not going to do. But I think it also did something about improving opinion with our families if I just kept it. And we already saw one family being peeved about not having olives. So maybe somebody else really wants wine. Or maybe we can save their thirst for olives by giving them some wine or something. I know people are not usually thirsty for olives, but hey. To each their own, right? Now, I'm now known as the Glorious. Glorious. 106 legitimacy. So many orders. Retiring General? No. It's me. I'm too old. Well, fudge. I shouldn't have leveled up. I think it's H, but yeah. We could have Ildash the Schemer here lead my Slinger, which would give them -3 attack, I assume. But plus 15% crit, which adds up to better. And you don't seem to be doing anything right now. And you'd get Engineer. Not that that's great for a ranged unit. But hey, let's choose you. I choose you, Ildash. Now, can I also... No, it used up your whole turn. That's a bit sucky. Because I did want to do the whole promotion thing. I'm going to promote you, I think, to... Firing from trees. Fighting from hill. I do like how these things work, right? It's not just defending in hills and attack. I mean, kind of similar. Now that I think about it, it's kind of similar to what Civ does. Crit chance and just straight up strength. I mean, there's a bunch of hills around here. I can stand on that and shoot. That's kind of nice. So I guess I'm gonna promote you into a Highlander. Now that will unlock the ability, if that was the first promotion, which I think it was, will unlock the ability to add a general to that unit. But I don't know that I have another one of the right family. Trapper. I guess if I had a worker, maybe I build another worker. I feel like I don't have enough workers right now. As much as I want other things, like archives. Let's build one more worker. That's quick too. Money management. Mutanbal, 4th in line, my grandson, asks somebody. Asks my other grandson. Oh, you're the other guy. Okay. So my 4th in line granddaughter, I assume. No, you're nobody. You're my merchant. You're 53 old. You're my grandson. All right, now I get it. Accompany to the market. What shall she teach? I think we've had this event before. We can make you have more discipline or more charisma. And I think I do take the charisma. Thank you very much. Walls. Great scientists from the Egyptian has come to us seeking assistance with the project. Shall we share these discoveries with Egypt? So we give them walls and they like us. Or they dislike us. Now, I believe she doesn't like us much. No, plus 30. But her daughter should like us. I'm going to keep the secrets of walls. I don't like giving them technology. That seems wrong. Free archer. That's tempting. For a year of science. Or free war elephant. Which seems even more interesting. Oh, these are permanently trashed when discarded. Not quite sure how that works. I know they get added into the deck by discovering technologies. But permanently trashed when discarded means, I guess, that we only have one shot. So if we don't take them now, they're gone. And that to me says we can only have the free archer or the free war elephant. I'm going to take the war elephant. Like there. Air education, another air. You are 3rd in line. I make your sister into a general, so you can be some sort of governor. Science or discipline. Not discipline. Civics. Currently okay on civics. I feel like that's going to change, but for now let's go for science. I do like science. So you made a road here, right? I'm going to go up here. I'll build the lumber mill because we need that, and then when that's done, I'm gonna build the road. And I think you can also start building roads and or lumber mills. Difficult choice. I think as angry as these guys are, I'm gonna start building roads. Not that I know what it does, really. I was tempted to build the Oracle. We just need more workers. That's what we do. Next unit. Keep scooting. Give me that information, and maybe you can even find a goodie hat for me. That would be very sweet. But I have a feeling that we're kind of running out of unexplored territory right now. Not for us, but it feels, and that's just a feeling, as if the goodie huts were shared between players. So once one player takes it, nobody else can. While I don't believe that's true for Civilization, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. I don't play enough Civ. So Hatshepsut is dead, and no Queen Neferura rules. Who likes us? Cautious plus 90. So probably made the right decision there. Theology, Phalanx, Mana. Gives me a strength 5 melee unit. Cannot train or earn XP. So I assume that's like the other guys that gets, yeah, it gets built with growth. So it's a better militia. Fort and range. What does range do? Oh, it's a place for ranged units to hang out and train. Prevents barbarian respawning. Can't be built on sand. Yeah, building forts on sand doesn't sound like. I'm gonna go with theology here. And then I'm gonna put a cut in here because, well, time's already really bad again. A colleague of mine who's watching, hello, asked me today how long my usual 40-minute video, how big my usual 40-minute videos is. God, talking is difficult. How large in megabytes or gigabytes my usual 40-minute video is. And since I aim for 30-minute videos, that was kind of mean. I know. It was intended to be mean. It's fine. But really, these are supposed to be 30 minutes, so we're going to put a cut in here. Thank you guys for watching. And do let me know in the comment section whether you want to see more of this or not. There's already been a comment. Thank you, Sampo. Saying that they would just hit the like button. Not because they like what they're saying, but I guess because they generally like what I'm doing. So if you feel like you don't want to see more of this, then do let me know about that. Feel free to hit the like button still, because you like me. But do let me know in the comment section as to whether or not you would like to continue seeing more of this. Or if you're fed up and want me to go back to EU4 or something completely different. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.